If you hadn't heard, Austin, Texas is infested by liberal parasites. It has accelerated for 6 long years. Of course, the residents of Austin voted for this, but buyer's remorse has become the norm in a country plagued by the empty promises of the disciples of arrogance and corruption. In a trendy reactionary leftist nod to the Marxist events in Minneapolis, Mayor Adler's city council impulsively defunded the Austin Police Department by $141 million, no less, gutting the mounted patrol, DWI enforcement, auto theft units, reassigning 32 detectives to patrol, and dissolving lake patrol, which seems like a minor sacrifice. But in the future, when this occurs on Lake Austin, there won't be anyone there to help. And when at least 14 people are shot by a black suspect that the local liberal newspaper won't print the description of because it could be harmful and perpetuating stereotypes, you know chaos is rapidly unfolding, although we are slowly learning the identity of one of the shooters to be a juvenile from Killeen, Texas. We of course already know the identity of one of the critically wounded Douglas John Cantor, who recently died from his injuries. He had been visiting Austin from New York on vacation. His brother railed against the Austin City Council defund the police policies that led to a delayed response by paramedics. Normally, an ambulance with a paramedic would have been on hand for the events on 6th Street, but now Austin is also short by at least 100 paramedics.
Officers did not want to delay care, and they actually began carrying victims from the immediate crime scene, and in some cases, they transported those victims in their police vehicles.
Additionally, at the time of the shooting, there were very few APD units that could respond. Reportedly, only 1 unit was available from the North Austin sector. But in a tweet responding to the death of Doug Cantos, like the hubris-riddled, incompetent sociopath Mayor Steve Adler is, he responded by saying, "Crowds returning to 6th Street last night because Austin is a safe city. Austinites will go about their plans today because Austin is a safe city." It makes anybody wonder just how violent it has to get for Mayor Steve Adler to declare it an unsafe city.
In March 2014, 4 people died after a car rammed into a crowd on Red River Street in downtown Austin during South by Southwest. At least 20 others were injured. In July 2016, a woman who was an innocent bystander on 6th Street was shot and killed when a man had intended to shoot someone else. Several people were injured.
They are defunding the police, endangering every single person in this community.
But instead of owning up to the mistakes that will inevitably get many more killed in the future, finally destroy Austin's reputation, and reduce Austin into a dangerous taxpayer nightmare, Mayor Adler continues to gaslight the public, blindly leading a city council coming off of a year-long break from their offices due to the pandemic. A city council who have already left for their 6-week summer break, while crime continues to skyrocket and the pressing decision is conveniently ignored to provide the ballooning homeless population somewhere to legally go as a result of the camping ban for the thousands of vagrants now flocking to Adler's homeless industrial complex. Except for one council member who has chosen to continue to fight through that break, Mackenzie Kelly has been a one-woman city council, going to her office while other council members phoned it in during the pandemic.
I'm a little disappointed in the city manager, to say the least, because his plan's not moving as quickly as the voters would like, but it is what it is right now, and unless council takes additional action and sends direction to the city manager, our hands are tied.
And so when responding units to a mass shooting in Austin's entertainment district are loading victims into pickup trucks and the back of police cars,
100 blocks, shots fired, 400 blocks. We definitely have injured. Start EMS.
And units citywide simultaneously responding to the fastest growing metropolitan area in the United States are stretched to the point of delayed response and non-response, your government has abandoned you. John Bowne reporting.